welcome to the KVJ After the Show podcast.
Kevin's eyes look insane, but he's got new hair. Virginia is a witch, and she farts in her chair. Jason is a spaz who's got an old man's ass. Welcome to the After the Show podcast.
Alrighty, here we go. Hello and welcome to the KVJ After the Show podcast. It is birthday day today, and my family's dropped in here. I got my daughter Caitlin and my son Canon is over there as well,
whoop.
chewing on balloons or something. So,
I love it.
you know.
This is awesome. We got some Ralstons up in this piece.
That's right, yes. They came in here last night and decorated the studio.
Yes,
Got
they
some stuff set.
did.
How's your hand, Cannon?
Yeah,
How's that
he's-
thumb?
We started off the show talking about his adventurous day yesterday. He was at the FAU football camp and hurt his thumb there a bit, but then he played in his basketball game last night that almost turned into an all-out street brawl. That was what went down. And got to admit, Canon was part of the catalyst that went into that. It was the back and forth with him and the star player on the other team and their family that was a little lippy. And so,
How many points you have last night?
I had like 30.
In your face!
Okay.
I love it.
okay. Yeah, he was
It's
having a good-
amazing.
he was having a good game.
They were
30
mad because they couldn't compete.
30 points is video game stats, dog.
The kid he was up against, the kid on the other team, was really good too. So it was
Not
that
good enough.
Yeah,
Was he defending you?
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm trying not to. I'm not trying to get a fight going
I hear
here.
you.
But
You're going to put Kevin in the hospital.
I'm sorry. 30 points. You ain't defending my boy. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it was good. Well, you know, to be fair, I mean, they both were scoring, and it was back and forth. And then as the game went on, it got a little bit more intense, and it got a little bit more physical, and there was body contact and all that. And so sometimes calls were made, sometimes they weren't, and there were obviously feelings about it.
What was the final score?
It was like 63-62.
And who had the final shot to win
I did.
it? In your face! In your face!
Well, that's what set it off. I couldn't believe it. I almost was like, please don't make that call, because Canon had the ball and the kid came up and it kind of rolled away and they're like, oh, he lost the ball out of bounds. It's our ball. And then they called, nope, foul on the kid that knocked the ball away. And that's when they lost it.
Oh,
And if you
boy.
missed the story earlier, it was a Hispanic family. I don't know who it was. There was about 6 of them, and I think it was cousins and aunts and uncles and all that. So they were, at one point, one guy from the group was on the court, and he was yelling profanities. The lady who was in the group, she was dropping N-bombs, and she was yelling out F-bombs.
Makes it
and-
kind of uncomfortable.
Yeah, she was
to relax on a Thursday.
after one of the fouls, she had gone down, or she from the stands, she said, all right, I'm going to go down and I'm going to hard foul that white kid. And then,
Talking about coming after Canon.
and then that's where
30 points
the
deep.
queen almost got up. And then the queen was kind of offended going, he's not a white boy. He is part Hispanic. And so
Yeah.
she got upset.
She's mad because he's part Mexican.
She's like, you don't call him a white boy. He's not a white boy. And she's like, the only white boy is this guy right next to me.
Kevin.
So then I'm getting nervous. I'm like, am I getting hard fouled?
If this was televised, I would have watched it.
Yeah,
I would have been
because,
really into
I'm the
this.
only white guy in the whole place, and so yeah, it was quite a night. And then when the ball goes out and they give the ball to Canada to shoot, like they started to lose it. That's when they had to come over and try to keep that family in the stands because they wanted to come down and they were gonna just, I don't know, have their way with Cannon. And so
What?
that's where they're
The grown-ups were going to go on the court and try to hurt the kid.
That's when the queen's like, we gotta get out of here because I may die, but I'm going to take on all of them.
How many threes did you have?
I had like 5.
In your face!
And so Cannon went up there and calmly just drained his 2 free throws, and that made it worse. 'cause-
Ice in his veins.
Wait, when you're hitting them threes, did you have that pose after you throw it in, swish? With that pose, you kind of back off?
Yeah, well, I heard the stands. They're like yelling for me to miss it.
Oh, they were
were-
yelling for you to miss, so you made it.
Cold as ice in the veins, baby.
They were vocal. They were, jumping up and down because they were the temporary bleachers, so you could make it really loud. And so they were doing all that, trying to, get him off his game when he was making those. They were very loud when those 2 free throws. That's where I'm like, this place is like we were going to have a massive fight because they were doing everything they could to make it as noisy and raucous for Cannon to miss those 2 free throws. And then when he made them, I'm like, we're dead.
But look, Everybody made it out alive, and as a dad, how proud are you? That
We made it out quicker than everybody else.
Iceman over here.
Yeah, Cannon's like, I'm gonna like. Queen's like, nope, you're going. Let's go. Get out. Let's go.
That's Iceman shit.
It was good, but yeah, it's a freaking rec basketball. That's why I couldn't believe. I'm like, you guys know this is recreational basketball. This means absolutely nothing. There's nothing riding on this. Like, this is just supposed to be basically elevated recess.
So many games.
I love that the Queen is most mad that he's not a white boy. He's part Mexican.
That was what upset her. He's not a white boy. I'm like, what's wrong with being a white boy?
What a night.
She's like, I'm the Mexican Queen.
Yeah.
What a Thursday.
Oh, and I grabbed her shoulder because when she said, I'm going to go down there and hard foul that white boy, you could feel the Queen's butt lifted off. I'm like, oh boy, here it's go time. I'm like, please just put your butt down on that. Like, just don't go to that level. Let them burn themselves out. I'm like, they're not looking good, by the way.
And they
what they're
burn
saying.
themselves out.
And the whole gym is just looking at this group of people, and they're like, okay, that's terrible. They're just not good people.
Dog, youth athletics, holy shit.
Yeah, I know.
It's insane.
I know. So it goes nuts. So what a night. What a night.
Did you ever have anything remotely close to that with Caitlin softball?
No, I would say the craziest we have, we played the Miami Wildcats. You remember them, Caitlin? You get on that microphone. They were the ones, that's when I first saw it. They were all Cuban, and they spoke all in Spanish, and they yelled a lot, and then, I knew a few Spanish curse words, and they threw them all out there. And then they would make noisemakers, so they would take milk jugs and put coins and stuff in them, and they were banging on drums and had trash cans and all that, and they were really good. I believe that we will win. They had that chant going on. You remember that?
Yeah.
They were very intimidating.
Very
Did they
vocal.
win? Did they win?
I think we kind of went back and forth.
Okay.
We did. Towards the end, we started to go back and forth with them. But, yeah, when we first started playing them, they would just
They were
run
really good. Yeah.
really good.
Very loud.
And intimidating.
yeah, it was.
If you've never
especially-
seen that before, as a young girl, you're like, why are they
It was
screaming?
intense. Yeah, but it wasn't. They look. They were good. I'm cool with you making noise and all that. That wasn't a problem. And they weren't. The problem is when you're threatening kids and you're dropping the N bomb
That's
and
a problem?
F bombs and that wasn't.
The adults are on the court.
Yeah, that to me, it's like, what are we doing? Yeah, their parents are just loud and intimidating. I don't remember them being too out of bounds. There were a few that were crazy.
Never fights like that.
Not
No
like
fight.
not like what I
No,
saw
no,
last
no.
night.
Were you there last night, Caitlin?
No, luckily I was not.
Would you have gotten the mix?
No, probably not.
Yeah, I was just trying to get out of there, everything intact, because it had the potential of, how you see something on the news,
Yes.
and you're like, how are these people going? Like, it was.
How did 6 people get beat up by one small Mexican woman?
Or how did this one white guy get stabbed 11 times?
That's what we
No, I'm
thought.
sorry, extremely white
Oh,
guy.
that extremely white guy.
Kim would have had to go fight the men.
People would have seen the
and
footage.
Kevin
be like-
would have had to fight
Yeah.
the women, and they would have stabbed him.
Well, they probably would have seen the footage. Be like, what's that guy? What does that guy think? He's the only white guy in the whole place. What's he even doing there?
Why'd they let him in?
Nobody wants him there. Yeah.
His kid's not white. His kid is not
The
white.
kid is, yeah. That'd be it. They did the show in Canada. Be like, this kid is not white. It would have been bad. Yeah, thank God we didn't get there. So we're here today.
Yay.
Thank goodness.
Now, do you play them again? How does rec work?
I don't know. Good question. Big Dog, we playing them again? I hope not.
I think if they win their playoff game, then we verse them.
Oh, good Lord.
Again?
So what you're saying is you need some muscle.
When does this happen?
Oh, yeah.
Because we have a bye week because we beat them. So if they win their first playoff game, then we verse them again.
Oh, geez.
In like 2 weeks?
So so
Yeah.
something is actually writing on this one.
Yeah.
Oh, I know a partner of mine that might want to go see some basketball. Partner, are you there?
Oh, no. No, you guys.
I would love to
Oh,
go
you-
watch
no.
this.
Because
J-
honestly, it's
Jbird wouldn't
hard
go.
not to
No.
say anything. They are very antagonistic.
Well, Jbird's
You
not
wanna say
going.
something.
Jbird's not going to go.
No.
Zombie Hulk Hoagie.
Okay, well, that'd be the first time I root for that guy.
I'll come. I'll bring Uncle Jerry.
Could you imagine if they were screaming and all of a sudden I walk up to them, Hoagie.
Oh, my gosh. You might weird him out so much. But I don't know. I don't think a lot's going to shake him. I mean, did you see? I think they all had neck tats, even the I mean, we got neck tats too.
Mexican
Yeah.
Queen has a neck tat.
Yeah.
We got neck tats on stat, baby.
I usually take an edible before those things, though. So that wouldn't be my jam.
She'd be all peaceful and high.
Yeah,
Guys,
that's
stop
my-
fighting.
Guys, stop fighting.
Yeah, so you got me who can't fight. You got Caitlin who's on an edible.
Your team's
You got
falling
the
apart.
queen who's angry and hopped up on wine.
Then you got me and Virginia who'll be drunk, and then we'll start fighting with each other. So we're out of the game.
We're just lippy to each other.
And then it's Kevin just getting stabbed
Kevin gets
11 times.
stabbed.
Guys, I think I'm bleeding out.
And then we come to go, oh shit, Kevin's getting stabbed.
Oh no, how'd that happen?
You guys would all be on your own thing, distracted there. I'm just bleeding out on the court. Yeah. Oh, good Lord. Oh, wow. So, okay. So we got another round with that team.
Oh
That's
boy.
cool.
I am. Please, you gotta let the bird know when that's going down.
Yeah.
Okay. I want to go to that
The
thing.
War by the Shore Part 2.
Oh man, I want that.
Okay.
I want it bad.
I
Ralston.
don't. I have a feeling they will not disappoint because I've never seen that crew where they are not very animated and vocal.
And they're going to come out more in force.
Yeah.
They're going to come out and try to be louder.
Oh, I'm not shitting you. I'm going there as Hulk Hoagie. And I'm not breaking character. As soon as I walk in the gym,
What's up, brother? Basketball.
oh, they're gonna be so fucking weirded out.
We'll bring Muscle too.
Yeah, we have to have muscle.
I'll call Uncle Jerry.
We mess with him psychologically, but we do have to have muscle.
We gotta have Muscle.
I think probably all of them can fight and shoot and stab really well. So
But Hulk Hoagie's a zombie. Good luck killing that motherfucker.
You can't kill a zombie. He's already dead.
well, we'll find out. You're right. yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Honestly, they seriously might want to call the police for that next game.
Oh man, I want
We
it.
can do that too. We can show up with the detail.
They probably need security.
I'm excited for this.
Yeah, I mean, if we show up with the detail, they can't do shit. Unless they're really fucking stupid.
What if they're listening to this right now, just seething?
They're definitely not.
planning.
They definitely are
Definitely not
not. If it was
listening.
in Spanish, maybe.
Muerto.
Yes, say muerto, yes.
Kevin
Yeah.
Muerto.
I'll know that when I hear them. Like, uh-oh. How do you say honky in Spanish?
Blanco.
Yeah, gringo. When I hear gringo, I'm
How
like,
do you say
oh, it's me.
dead?
Muerto.
Muerto, yeah.
Okay, never mind.
There you go. All right, let's see what we got here. Nice birthday wishes, including one from Vlad, who said, wish you were with us. There's Jbird's haunted doll.
Wow.
Vlad sent you an email wishing you a happy birthday.
Yeah.
He really is living his best life.
Yeah, it's he's on a bottle of Tito's.
I swear to you, I'm not even kidding. I've never seen him look healthier.
Yeah, he's got a glow
looks
about him.
happy.
It was like he's gone to a spa.
He does.
Yeah, he's
so,
when I saw him on Saturday at the live show, he looked like a broken.
Oh,
It looked like he'd been
So
through it. His
broken.
leg was broken. He had a sad look on his face, and now look at him. He's thriving.
Vlad, you're glowing.
If you love someone, set them free.
Yeah.
If they come back to you, they were yours.
Believe me,
whatever. That's,
Vlad's coming back. He'll be
I don't know
back.
if they cleaned him up or what, but he just
You're
he
right.
looks
he looked like
lovely.
he had a bath.
I feel
and
like they repaired him.
he's gone to the spa. He got his hair done. I think he's fixed his beard. It's really amazing. That's pretty crazy. Let me see. Got a nice photo of that strawberry moon that is going on. It started today. Mike sent this in. That is right there in St. Augustine. That's what it looks like here in Florida, up the coast a bit.
So when was it low last night?
It was low this morning.
Okay, because
I turned the corner like you did and almost drove into it.
it was really that big.
Yes.
Really?
It was big and low.
I didn't see it. What time was this at?
5 o'clock?
5 a.m. on 5 a.m.
Yeah, because I left early to come do Kevin's birthday stuff. So
Oh.
normally I leave my house at like 5:15, 5:20.
I must have just missed her.
The moon, it was still there. You don't miss the moon. It doesn't go anywhere, bruh.
First of all, I'm not comfortable with calling you bro. And you're right, I'm a dumb fuck.
We didn't hide it from you.
Maybe I just kept on making the right turns today. I never saw the moon.
I never looked up.
I don't think I did.
Hey, you can get past you.
It's not important for driving. Don't look up.
I agree.
Yeah. Let me see. We got an email here from CL. It's about cruising. Wanted to get some information from Suits before he took off.
Suits!
Before Suits leaves, so sad. I want to ask him about a cruise I just booked. It's a 7-night cruise from CIV.
CIV.
Yeah, I don't know. What
Cruises in vaginas.
Oh, okay.
That's the question.
7-night cruise from CIV Rome to PIRA Athens, or Royal Caribbean Voyager of the Seas. We booked a large panoramic ocean view room, deck 12, and the dates are August 12th to the 19th. I'm going with my parents, who are in their 60s. I'm in my 30s. Do you have any recommendations? Maybe the best show to see, if there are any excursions the cruise offers that are a must-do, any activities on the boat in particular?
So, yeah, I've never been on a European cruise, so I don't really know a ton about the destinations you're going to.
What is CIV?
It's Civitavecchia, which is the cruise port that is by Rome. And then it ends in Greek, in the Greek Isles, which is Pyros, which is by Athens.
Wow. You know a lot for a guy who's never been on one.
I know the ports, the names of them. That's about it. I don't have a lot of information about what to do there. I mean, they've got a whole thing on their website that's really good to break down the best excursions. There's some cool stuff to do on the ship. They've renovated all those older ships with like sports decks and slides and stuff like that on the top deck. And you know, there's an ice skating rink on board that ship, and so they do ice shows and stuff like that.
Okay.
And the thing you got to understand about Suits, my man loves a port.
He does, huh?
Yes, no, absolutely. I always talk about how much I love a port.
Cruising with vaginas. That was his.
Cruising in vagina.
Oh, sorry. Cruising in vaginas.
It's very important.
So sorry. Cannon's in here.
I know.
Let's clean it up.
He's 16 now.
He's 16. It's after the show.
It's nothing he hasn't heard.
I figured if Ralston's allowed him in the dungeon, the dungeon maybe.
Yeah. He was kicking around. I think he wanted to come to the live show, so I said, we'll get you the next one.
Pretty sure I heard worse last night at the basketball game.
Yeah, the
Humanity
basketball
and
game.
language was, an F last night. It was not good. Okay. There is a question, though, after Suits does leave about the games and what will happen. Can you not do them anymore? No, we'll have to adapt them. We'll figure it out. So,
What are we going to do without you, Suits?
Yeah.
I don't know. Poor Kevin has to play the No Name movie game, so I already know that's really devastating.
And you know what, though? He's a VT. Viable threat.
Oh, yeah, from day one.
You are. I mean, look, you're good. You hate this game, but you're good at this game.
We'll see, yeah.
You're a Hall of Famer in that game.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll see. I got to, knock the rust off, get back in it. We'll see what happens.
He does
He's so
not want to
disappointed.
play.
He is so bummed out.
He's wished anybody could play but him.
Oh, he thought he finally got rid of this where he didn't have to play it. Now it's back.
Yeah, it was so enjoyable.
We were in a meeting at the Lago. Still, again, the numbers came up so positive
I
for
know.
No Name movie.
It's your best bit by far, No
I
Name.
know. It's unreal. It's unreal. Yeah, I think what we'll have to do is have to adapt things, and I haven't spent a ton of time thinking about it yet. I was always hoping that Suits' plans would fall through, but they have not yet. So when it's done, it's done. So we'll have to just change up the rotations, and then for a bit like Do It Bitch is the one thing I can do, because I know the topic, so I can't be the responder, but I could possibly be a gambler. We've done that when the flow is off and Suits is out, so I can probably do that. So. And then that way I'm in it. I got to do the punishment regardless.
Interesting. I want you as my gambler if I'm the responder.
You do?
Well,
Okay.
yeah, because you know the topics.
Yeah.
It's the summer of rig.
Well, I'll rotate it so that, yeah.
But it's still...
and I always, too, the one thing, I think you guys have noticed that if I always clearly look at the responders, and I'm trying not to put anything that's a layup for them. So
Oh, we see what you're doing.
Oh, yeah.
Believe
So
me,
I adjust. And
Rigsaw,
I'll
we
continue
see
to do
you.
that.
Hey,
Yeah.
Denny's
Puppet
NASCAR
master.
drivers. We see how this works.
Right.
You want to play a game? This is Rigsaw.
So I'll continue to do that and try not to match up an easy category for any of the players.
But also, too, we're struggling. And get off our ass, please.
If you're worried anything's going away, nothing will go away. So we're not going to do that. We'll adjust and adapt, and maybe bring in listeners to play here and there.
Oh,
where-
I like
where
that.
it makes sense.
I love it. Yeah, it's fun.
Maybe we can bring in the L and L that stole Vlad. I'd like to see them in person.
Yeah.
Who is this L and L? I'm intrigued now. Now I'm in it.
I feel
Yeah.
like it's 2 girls.
You do?
And both of their names start with an L.
I think the Queen said she saw the people that. Oh, is it
Caitlin
Caitlin that
did.
said that? Oh,
Caitlin.
Caitlyn's step up.
So
here.
it was females.
That's right.
It was
Yeah.
females that took Vlad, right?
Yes, it was two of them.
Yeah.
What do they look like, Caitlin?
Honestly, maybe brunettes. I don't really remember.
2 brunettes.
Well, they
Okay.
were sitting by the stage after the show, and then your promotions guy or whoever was standing on the stage, and she was like, "Is he gonna yell at me if I go and take Vlad?" I was like, "No."
No.
And so they went up and they took Vlad. I was like, "What are you guys gonna do with it?" And then I guess they never put it back.
They took him to Duffy's, and that's where he started.
They gave him his best life. He's
They
never
took him to a concert?
again.
Atlantis last
I know
night,
it's not a
yeah.
broken record. He's never looked healthier.
Really? He does look
He
great.
shed the dead weight that was you.
Yeah.
So is he not haunted unless he's with you? Or
He was supposed to be haunted all along, but I have a feeling the guy made a quick 3, whatever it was. Jbird paid for that thing.
Our psychic,
$75.
75
our
bucks.
psychic medium says that I weirded out Vlad. He tried, but it just wasn't good
It
enough.
was, his powers pale compared to yours. Bird's powers are much stronger. To confuse and break somebody. I mean, that doll looks so fucked up. Like his leg was hanging off.
You are supernaturally weird.
If dolls could talk, he was like, "Help me,
He was
me away.
and he was the evil one. He's like, please, I've had enough.
I'm broken.
Show mercy.
I'm broken. I've lived with the devil, and it wasn't this bad."
I've seen what the devil looks like.
Get me out. Please, ladies, steal me. He possessed those 2 ladies into stealing him.
I don't know, Caitlin. Supposedly he's possessed, but
he seems fine.
He didn't do anything to me.
It worked the other way around. The power was good. Got an email from Eileen. She said, "I was sad to hear about the passing of Donald Sutherland. If you haven't seen him in my favorite role, watch Kelly's Heroes. It's an old movie, before my time, but it still holds up. I think the Dirty Hippies will relate, and the cast is amazing. Telly Savalas, Clint Eastwood, Don Rickles, Carol O'Connor, Gavin MacLeod." Okay.
Denny's loves Telly.
He does. Telly Savalas?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he was big before my time. I remember he was the bald guy that always ate the lollipops, right?
He made bald sexy, baby.
He did, yeah.
He's a forefather in the
didn't he
bald
have
community.
Didn't he have a catchphrase? Was it like, "Here's looking at you," or something like that? I can't remember. Telly Savalas, I thought he had a catchphrase back in the day. So, yeah, it might be something to check out.
I'm bald, bitches.
I don't think that was it.
No, it was.
Doesn't roll. Do you know that? Do you listen to that girl that did is it Cappuccino? What's the name of the song? No, what's the name of that song? No, it's
Espresso.
Espresso. Sabrina
yeah,
Carpenter.
yeah. I
Is
like
that who
her.
it is?
Cappuccino.
Bird. I knew when Bird confirmed it was wrong.
Don't you like? I'm your hype dog.
As soon as he went,
He's
as
so
soon as he-
confident.
As soon as he confirmed, like, no, it has to be wrong, because if Bird's going, yeah, that's not right.
So confident. It's Mitchell Flock.
His
You're not ordering a Dunkin'.
Jbbird's confirmation made me doubt myself.
I was so confident.
So confident. I'm like, I have to be wrong. Espresso, Sabrina Carpenter. Yeah. Do you listen to her, Caitlin?
Yeah, I like
okay.
her.
She's hot and blowing up.
Yeah. And did you guys see Saltburn? You
No.
heard of Saltburn?
No, I
What
think I've
was that
heard- I think I've
about?
heard of
It was like it's kind of gross, like it's kind of just like a weird, but the main character in that is who she's now dating. And so he was in her new music video. And that's why it was a huge.
So this is why it's big.
Yeah, because they're dating and she had a music video with him. So it was all,
Ah.
I don't know if I hate it. It kind of
It
makes
was
you.
cute.
It kind of makes you wanna. I don't know. Get on that bar and dance.
Yeah.
That song. What are you looking at me like I'm weird?
No, I'm just trying to figure you out.
Then stop.
Still?
I don't like it.
Have you heard of this Chappelle Roan? Abigail said this girl is going to blow up this summer. She's very strange looking. I just saw Chappelle Roan. It's her last name. She's got 3 top Billboard 100 songs as of now. She just performed on Jimmy Fallon. Interesting at the very least.
Huh.
And she's, it looks like a redhead purveyor of dusky, yearning keyboard pop. Singer and songwriter. There's her photo. She's popped up a bit.
The haunted rock or haunted pop seems to be taking over a little bit.
It's Vlad.
Its own genre.
Yeah.
It's kind of like creepy pop.
Well, you know what? Everybody seems to want to be Lana Del Rey now. I've said that with Taylor Swift's new song. She's friends with her. Fortnite clearly was heavily borrowed from Lana Del Rey's style. And
It's working.
yeah.
You love her?
Love which one?
Ray?
Lana Del Rey. You just said her name and he already forgot it.
No, I said Ray.
You think people call her Ray?
DeRay.
Del.
Del Ray.
Delray Beach?
Do you like her?
She's okay. She's got a few songs that Summertime Sadness I like, and she's kind of in my chill playlist. Summertime.
She has like some haunting songs that I like that are kind of spooky and witchy.
Give me a taste.
I know you. I walked with you once upon a dream.
Was that on a warp?
What the?
Yeah, it's like creepy.
Did the
I'm
sun melt your
She
voice?
weirded me out. I feel like it's in some horror movie. I'm like, what is going on?
Dude, I just nailed it.
Put that on the soundtrack.
That was so
oh my
good.
god.
I feel like I was in The Shining.
Oh my god.
That was awesome.
What the shit, dog? I'm glad we experienced it, though.
Wow.
It's a haunting song. Check it out.
Okay, it sounds haunting.
Yeah. You just tell me about that Billie Eilish song. I did hear that the other day. There was one of the Jenner girls was in. Was that you showing me that video, Caitlin? And that Billie Eilish song. What is that?
Well, she's 2. The Birds of a Feather.
Birds of a
is the
Feather.
big
one,
one.
yeah.
That is I love
It's so
that
good.
song.
Yeah,
I
it had
really
one of the
do.
Jenner girls in it. And
I love the Birds of a Feather.
You
Did
do.
you listen to Lunch? Well, you guys play that.
Lunch is okay, but Birds of a Feather,
It's so
it
good.
hits for me, man.
Lunch
the
is a little
words
too
are
graphic
good.
for Pawpaw.
Yeah.
Lunch is a little.
I was like, all right. This song makes me feel weird.
Birds of a Feather's more your
Yeah,
speed.
I heard that. I was like, okay, this is good.
It reminds me of an '80s song. It's got that kind of.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, I do. I listen to, I wouldn't say I love Billie Eilish, but I really like her. I got a lot of her songs, and they pop up in my playlist.
She's talented.
It's
Yeah,
the
she
first
is.
one I really like by her. Birds of a Feather.
Okay. Yeah, she's got some, her stuff's just a little bit out there, which I like. I like alternative.
Birds of a Kevin.
Okay.
Kevs of a Feather.
Oh, man.
Kevs of a Feather is nice.
Well, you are nice.
You want me to sing for you again?
Yeah. All right. Hit it, Warbles.
It's amazing you can have that naturally in your singing voice.
It's pretty amazing.
I've never really quite heard that
What a
before.
talent. You sound slow-mo.
I kind of nailed it.
Yeah, that was something. Matt said you guys were talking about restaurants coming back, and he said, I got some info on a few. Sweet Tomatoes has recently reopened its first location.
Okay.
Oh, Jbird.
It's my cut.
He said Ponderosa has one in Orlando, and Bennigan's has opened some in other states. So here's hoping that they are successful and find themselves opening locations closer to us, especially Sweet Tomatoes.
So is Bennigan's doing a JoJo Siwa? Doing the rebrand? Or has Bennigan's been around and they're fighting the good fight?
That's a great question.
Great
I don't know.
question.
Yeah.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah, they were that way. In fact, I saw somebody, it was maybe a Reddit thread, and they're talking about places that really need to revamp, and the one that kept coming up was Hooters. And they were just saying, I mean, the uniforms are old, the freaking music a lot of times is old, it looks like this place is built in the 80s. You know, and I would say that I think is kind of fair that Hooters we need to reimagine for a new day.
And it wouldn't be that hard to do. They could really trick out Hooters.
So if you had Twin Peaks and Hooters going together or going against each other, versing each other in the championship, best of 7, how does that play out? Who wins?
It's a sweep.
It's a sweep?
It's a clean sweep.
From
Twin
By who?
Peaks versus Hooters.
Like, who do you like better, though?
I mean, Twin Peaks.
Oh,
So-
really?
A sweep?
Yeah, it's a
I think it goes
four-zip.
at least 6
No,
games.
I like Hooters. I think they do good wings.
Okay, but you're talking about the Boca location, right?
Yeah. Oh, no, you can't go to the Palm Beach Lakes.
West
Hooters.
Palm Hooters is broken.
No, you go to Boca.
Yeah, if you're on
Hooters.
that one strip, and that's what I was thinking. You're
Oh,
putting-
if you're there, okay, that's
That's
But
a
different.
clean sweep.
That's a different question.
The
I'm saying
the Boca
franchise
one's-
versus franchise.
Yeah.
Twin Peaks versus when they're both hitting at their best. Who wins the championship?
I would give, if you're comparing the Boca Hooters, I would give one game
To
to
Hooters?
Boca Hooters, and then it's
Cannon likes
Yeah,
Hooters.
Cannon. What do you think, Big Dog? Because he's a big fan of both, and you know basketball. So if it was a series, how does the
And
series
you
go?
know gambling from what I understand.
Yeah, give us those picks.
Give us some odds.
Yeah.
Hooters and 6.
Hooters and 6. What?
You're out of your mind. Hooters and 6.
I like Hooters better.
He told me that.
No, it's because of your old friend that used to work there.
Well,
They have a shine.
He has one girl that he had a crush on,
I don't
And then-
blame you.
and then she got married to some NASCAR guy or something, right?
but if he would have respected Twin Peaks, he would have said Hooters and 7. He said Hooters and 6, meaning they beat that ass.
I don't know when you've ever been more wrong. Wow. Hooters and 6.
Hooters.
I love it. That's such a specific
It
timeline.
is. It's
Hooters
just-
and 6.
You're right. Not even taking it to 7. You don't give Twin Peaks.
7 shows respect.
He
6
is-
means he really does like Hooters more.
He is way off base too.
Wow. A Ralston Civil War.
You really? You too, Caitlin?
Well, what do you even eat at Twin Peaks other than the queso?
No, they have those tacos. The
see,
crispy beef tacos is fantastic. The wings are good. They have
The
really
wings are
good
better than
sandwich.
Hooters, though.
Pickled chips.
Okay. Well, but Hooters has good pickle chips.
Oh,
Should
damn.
go.
No, Twin Peaks is a little bit better.
Let me ask Mom. See what Mom picks.
There's no way she goes.
I'm just letting you know, on your birthday, the Ralston children have you on the ropes, dog.
Yeah.
You are on the
I can't-
ropes.
they're
Every
both-
time you had a
They are
Kayla came back
both
with a
so
haymaker.
wrong. Wow. That's there's no way. I don't know if anybody and you're right. To be fair, where are the other Hooters locations? Are there? I know they used to have one at Bayside in
One
Miami.
in the Keys. There's one in the Keys.
Is there really? Okay.
Yeah.
We went to one after a Dolphins game. Me and Mom, Cannon.
Oh yeah, they have Miami Gardens.
It was pretty good. It was good. I like Boca. Boca is the best one.
Yeah, but even the one in Miami Gardens is not
Oh,
even.
Mom said Hooters.
Wow. Once again, the white guy stands alone.
Hooters Boca is what she said.
It's your party, and you can cry if you want to.
No way. I don't know how you guys are all so wrong. That's
What does our chat
unbelievable.
room say? That would
I
be.
just put it up. What is better, Twin Peaks or Hooters? Even the Hooters in Miami Gardens. I mean, it was okay, and we were outside. It was all right, but it's a Miller's Ale House level. To me, Twin Peaks is, first of all, it's the decor, the amount of TVs, beer selection, the cocktails are great, the food is fantastic. If you're going straight up how they dress them at Twin Peaks versus Hooters, I mean, it looks like they're in grandma's pantyhose.
It's a little too yeehaw for me. Like the plaid and the like. I'm
What
not
do you mean
digging off.
yeehaw? You think
Like
it's country?
they have like taxidermy animals on
But
the
that,
wall.
no,
like,
but that
that's
feels
just
like
not
it's,
my jam.
No, that feels like it's more like a Colorado.
It's a mountain lodge.
Yeah, it's not
Again,
southern.
you come in with a jab. Caitlin comes in with two uppercuts. and Ralston is stunned again.
I don't think she's really bringing a lot of good points, honestly.
She's got 3 Ralstons with her. You're the only Ralston standing alone.
and they're all so wrong. I really can't believe this. I would have said, yeah, they would agree with me 100%.
Text your mother-in-law, see what she says. Make it 4 against 1.
I don't think she's.
She's gonna say Walmart.
Walmart.
She's not gonna pick either.
That's what my dad would say too.
Oh, I don't know. I don't go to those places. I don't know.
What about Grandpa? What would he pick?
Oh,
Grandpa go Twin Peaks,
You
dog.
think?
Yes. Because they show a little bit more.
oh yeah. He likes the.
He likes
Yeah.
the flesh.
Yeah.
They got their tummy out. And,
He's out there for the pickle chips.
no.
No, he ain't. No, that's
He'll
last
eat
on the
anything.
list.
He
Yeah, he don't care. But yeah, no, yeah, Manny's going for. I know that. Yeah, what is better, Twin Peaks or Hooters? Chat says 59% Twin Peaks.
Wow.
It is close.
They just, you know what, the patio at the Hooters Boca's is cool. It's a cool experience, but again, that's not Hooters. Twin Peaks wins, but all right, there you go. Fascinating.
Once again, Kevin's wrong.
All right, Jennifer said, I started watching your podcast last night, and none of you four knew the difference between gelato and ice cream. I didn't either. I prefer gelato unless there's Cold Stone's peanut butter cup perfection. But gelato and ice cream differ in a few ways, including their ingredients, churning rate, and serving temperature.
They both taste amazing, though.
Yeah.
I mean, they kind of have the same feel, honestly.
Yeah.
One's a little bit creamier than the other.
What do you like better?
I'm old school. I love ice cream.
Gelato's more fruit, right? Isn't it usually fruitier?
You can get anything gelato.
Oh, really?
I think you can get peanut butter and chocolate and all that
totally.
cool shit with it.
Huh.
You can get espresso or cappuccino.
What do you like better? If you are fat, Kevin, and you can do whatever you want. Slushy,
Yeah.
milkshake,
Yeah.
or ice cream soda.
Ice cream soda.
Ice cream float.
Oh, a milkshake.
Yeah,
By
me too.
far.
I'm 1,000% with you on that.
Yeah, those the old root beer floats or whatever. There was like you know what? It reminds me of the 50s.
I know you
And
hate the 50.
I remember my grandpa would always try to pass them off on me, and he's like, "You like root beer and ice cream?" I'm like, "I do." He's like, "You're gonna love this," and I hated the combination.
I love both of
I thought
them
it was
so
gnarly.
much and hated the combination.
It's
I
weird.
know
It
is
makes
weird.
them both awful. I don't know how you could have that.
It goes milkshake, slushy, and then I would
Yeah.
even put
There's a lot
a
of things.
Slurpee or something else in
Anything.
there.
Anything. I'd probably rank cat piss.
Oh,
Yeah.
damn.
You like it? You like an ice cream float?
I do. I think you have to have good root beer.
Well, she likes old stuff.
You old?
You have to
Oh,
have
Virginia likes a root beer float.
a beat of root beer.
Do you go to the malt shop and pop up there and put a nickel in the jukebox?
That's where my mom met my dad, at the Walgreens soda counter,
And then they had
getting a malt.
They had mint julep. Sex. Sorry. I'm so sorry.
No, she was a virgin when she
Okay,
got married.
I apologize.
How dare
You
you?
just open that door.
Disgusting pig.
Oh, you hear about that? Virginia's mom's, how she was created.
Oh, whatever. She's always sexualizing my dad. She sexualized my dead dog.
Oh, no, I hear you. I just-
Get out of here. I feel
No,
zero
I'm just saying
guilt.
she would sexualize her own mom, but I don't want to hear it.
You're right.
And Engineer Key said maybe this is what Virginia's talking about when she says malk. It's called malk, M-A-L-K.
Oh.
There you go.
Yeah, there's a milk called milk.
Malk.
Do you know what happens if you drink too much milk? You get
That's it.
sleepy and you fall asleep on your palo.
Palo. Could be. All right. Well, thank you very much. Okay. I think we're good. It's weekend time, y'all.
Thanks, kids, for coming in.
That was fun.
appreciate you
I
guys.
loved it.
Yeah.
That was very
Yay.
cozy.
Yeah, I think we bored poor Cannon, but, you know, it's...
Well, I can't wait for the war by the shore, too.
Well, dude, he's coming down from scoring 30 points in their motherfucking faces.
In your
Yeah,
face.
we really have to put together a game plan before this thing happens.
Oh, I want...
Yeah.
No,
We
zombie,
got to roll in at least 10 deep.
zombie Hulk Hogan's coming out of retirement.
Yeah, no, we need to figure out how to de-escalate because
No.
somebody's getting shot or stabbed if it escalates.
We need to walk in
Or
and have a
both.
show of force so they sit the fuck down.
Let it be me.
Let me know and I won't take the edibles. Just let me know.
She said I won't
We
take
want
the
Caitlin to be awake. Yeah, that's good. Thank you for the birthday wishes. I appreciate it. Hopefully see you all around soon. We'll be back on Monday. Goodbye.